Have you ever noticed that when you really try hard to make something happen, it feels like it slips away? But when you relax and trust, good things seem to come your way, even if you weren't expecting them. Well, most people can understand that because we all have the same ability to make things happen in our lives. Life works the same for everyone. You just need to understand how it works. So, if you're ready to learn and change your life, then this video is perfect for you. Many people try to start fresh using their usual ways of thinking, but guess what? It often doesn't work out. You need to become someone new, right? So think of your thoughts as the language of your brain and your feelings as the language of your body. Basically, how you think and feel shapes who you are right now. We all go through experiences that leave emotional marks on us. We feel things like fear, anger, frustration, and insecurity, and these emotions become part of how we see ourselves. When we dwell on thoughts tied to our insecurities, our brain reacts, making us feel even more insecure. This creates a cycle that makes us believe we're always insecure. When you keep telling yourself, "I am insecure," you're telling your mind and body to stay in that state, right? So, if you keep thinking about your past, you'll stay stuck in old habits and emotions. But what if you could believe in a future you can't see or touch yet? What if you thought about it so much that your brain changed as if that future had already happened? Recent studies in neuroscience show that just thinking can change your brain. As you start imagining a new possibility for yourself, your brain starts working differently, creating new patterns and connections. You plan your actions and practice them mentally. This mental rehearsal forms new pathways in your brain. Instead of being tied to your past, your brain becomes a guide to your future. You can start feeling the emotions of your future before it even happens. You don't have to wait to feel whole or loved. You can start feeling it now. This shifts you from thinking about cause and effect to causing an effect. You experience your worthiness and abundance before they arrive. To make this happen, you need to train your body emotionally to feel how your future will be. If you do this right, your body will start believing it's already living in that future, and it will trigger changes in your genes. You'll start to look and act as if your desired future is already here. Changing involves letting go of old habits and learning new ones. It's like rewiring your brain, disconnecting old patterns and forming new ones. You're getting rid of old emotions stored in your body and replacing them with new ones, signaling different genes. It's about shifting your focus from the past to the future. Write down your goals clearly. When you write down what you want and the steps you'll take to get there, you're setting your path for where you want to go. But remember, it's just as important to list what you won't do and avoid behaviors that keep you stuck in the past. Now, brace yourself for some discomfort as you start making changes. It's normal to feel uneasy when breaking away from old habits. Some people hold on to the familiar, even if it's not serving them well. But stepping into the unknown is how you grow into the person you want to be. Your personality shapes your life. Your thoughts, actions, and feelings all add up to make your personality, and they determine the life you lead. So, if you want to change your life, you've got to change yourself. It's that simple. Here's how. Start by paying attention to your thoughts, behaviors, and feelings. When you notice these patterns, you're no longer just going through the motions. You're watching yourself. This is the first step towards change. Recognizing your negative thoughts and habits shows you're on the right track. This awareness helps you distance yourself from your old self, making space for the new you. So, don't fear change, embrace it, and shape the life you desire. Let me simplify further. Every day, how you feel and what you think sends signals out into the world. These signals can either attract positivity or negativity. For instance, if you spend your day feeling sorry for yourself and dwelling on negativity, those feelings send out a signal like, "Bring me more suffering, but make it noticeable." So, here's the question. Do your surroundings shape your thoughts, or do your thoughts shape your surroundings? Let me explain. You wake up, follow your usual routine, see the same faces, and stick to the same habits. Your brain pretty much stays the same all day. You're thinking the same thoughts, doing the same stuff, and feeling the same way. But secretly, you wish for something different. Sound familiar? In this repetitive cycle, you're just creating more of what you already know. But to truly change, you need to think bigger than your surroundings. Think of remarkable people like Gandhi, Martin Luther King, or Joan of Arc. They all had a dream, even if it wasn't real yet. They lived like their dream had already come true. So here's the question. Can you believe in a future you can't see or touch but have imagined so much that your brain acts like it's already real? Science says it's possible. In one world, we predict the future. In another, we create it. When you feel abundant, you start attracting wealth. When you feel powerful, you move towards success. When you feel whole, healing starts. When you love yourself and life, you spread more love. The gap between being a victim and a creator is huge. Victims blame the world for how they feel. Creators say, "My thoughts and feelings shape my life." So, how do you switch from victim to creator? It starts with picturing something powerful, a new you, a future self. Meditation can help. When you close your eyes and block out the noise, you focus on your thoughts. You define yourself with your thoughts. But watch out, your body might resist. It's used to certain emotions triggered by your surroundings. When you notice you're slipping into those feelings, bring yourself back to the present. This tells your body you're in control, not your old habits. Keep at it, and your body will learn to calm down. When it finally does, you release energy, shifting from stuck to free. You break away from those old feelings that held you back. We've seen this happen over and over. So remember, your thoughts are powerful, and you can change your life by believing in a brighter future and training your mind to make it real. Changing beliefs has 2 steps. First, you need a strong intention, a decision so firm it beats your old habits and feelings. This decision often comes with strong emotions. It's like when you've had enough and decide to change no matter what. This emotional choice becomes a strong memory. When you make such a choice, your body listens to your mind. You line up with a new future. To change, you've got to be stronger than your body, your world, and even time. Breaking the habit of grabbing your phone first thing in the morning and getting lost in notifications can be tough. Many of us react automatically to situations, even when we wish we could respond differently. Let me share a simple practice to help you change this pattern. It's about shifting your awareness and taking control of your day. Instead of diving into your phone right away, try this. When you wake up, take some time for yourself before getting caught up in the digital world. Sit down, take a few deep breaths, and calm your mind. Then ask yourself some questions. What's the best version of myself I can be today? Are there any thoughts, behaviors, or emotions I want to change today? How do I want to think, act, and feel today to be the best version of myself? Write down your answers and visualize how you want your day to unfold with this improved mindset. Imagine yourself being more present, kind, and aligned with your intentions. Make a conscious decision to carry this mindset with you throughout the day. If you notice yourself slipping into old habits or emotions, gently bring yourself back to your chosen state of being. It might take practice, but with repetition, it becomes easier. Remember, you don't have to wait for a crisis or a major event to make positive changes in your life. When you're ready to change, you will. And once you experience the benefits of this practice, how good it feels to be in control of your responses and create your day, you'll want to keep doing it. Enjoy the process of self-improvement. As you practice, you'll find it becomes more natural and enjoyable, and you'll want to continue on this path of growth and self-awareness. To become a more abundant person, start by changing your thoughts and feelings. Write down positive thoughts that make you feel good about yourself and your life. Keep these thoughts in your mind. Then, close your eyes and imagine yourself as that abundant person. Think about how they walk, breathe, smile, and interact with others. Picture them in different situations and imagine how they would behave. When you do this mental rehearsal, your brain starts to wire itself to match this new way of thinking and behaving. It's like installing new software on a computer. Throughout your day, try to act like this abundant person you've envisioned. Pay attention to your energy, mood, posture, and how you carry yourself. You'll start to notice positive changes in how you feel and how others respond to you. This is because you're stepping out of your old habits and into a new way of being. But it's not just about thinking differently. You also need to feel worthy of abundance. When you wake up in the morning, don't get out of bed until you feel that you deserve good things in your life. This feeling of worthiness is crucial. Remember, beliefs are just thoughts repeated over and over until they become automatic. Your emotions set the boundaries for your beliefs. So, if you've had negative experiences or heard negative beliefs in the past, they may be holding you back. To change your beliefs, you need to change your thoughts and feelings consistently. Attitudes are just a series of thoughts and feelings, and beliefs are extended attitudes. Your perceptions of the world are based on these beliefs. People often see the world not as it is, but as they believe it to be, influenced by their memories. Even in long-term relationships, they may not see the person as they are, but as they remember them. Many of us think that everything will just come to us, or that we can have whatever we want. That's a great mindset, but when it comes to creating things, we need to step out of the usual flow of time. In the creative process, you can't be stuck thinking about what's going to happen next or dwelling on past events. The present moment is where all the possibilities exist. Everything you already know or expect is in the past or future. It's the known. But the present moment is the unknown, full of potential. There's this quickening happening, where a lot more is occurring in a shorter period. It's like a surge of energy. This energy seems to support whatever you want to become. If you want to be a victim, it'll support that. If you want to heal, it'll help with that too. It's a powerful force, and it's causing extremes in our reality. As things become more extreme, our systems become less stable. Institutions like governments, journalism, education, religion, and medicine are undergoing major changes. This may seem chaotic, but it's necessary for a new way of thinking to emerge. To navigate these changes, we need to be relaxed and aware, rather than stressed and unconscious. When we're calm and alert, incredible things can happen. Technology can be both a help and a hindrance. It's important to think for ourselves and not let technology do the thinking for us. We need to learn how to be present and step out of the fast pace of life, which is becoming even faster with technology. The key is to master the present moment and become creators of our reality. The science backs this up, showing that we have more potential than we realize. We've witnessed remarkable transformations in people's lives and health. Even cancers have disappeared in some cases. Blindness has been reversed. All of this is tied to changing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. When we change ourselves, our old self begins to fade away. We're no longer defined by who we used to be. It's like a biological death of the old self, and it can be uncomfortable. However, it's essential for personal growth and evolution. We have the power to choose who we want to be, moment by moment. If we want to change our lives, we have to change ourselves. We must stay conscious of our thoughts, actions, and emotions. If we slip into old patterns, we can self-correct. Ultimately, it's about becoming someone new, someone who's aligned with our desired future. This involves reprogramming our thoughts and feelings. We should aim to feel as if our future has already happened, rather than dwelling on what hasn't occurred yet. When we can consistently generate the feeling of our desired future, we're on the path to mastering ourselves and our lives. It doesn't matter what you believe or who you are. This process can work for anyone. Our ego can be a good thing when it's balanced. It helps us make safe decisions. For example, if we see a big fire getting out of control or a dangerous cliff, our ego tells us to step back or stay safe. But sometimes, our ego goes into overdrive because of stress hormones. This can make us self-centered, selfish, and anxious. We start focusing only on ourselves and become disconnected from others. When our body gets stressed, it can lead to health problems because it's out of balance. Stress can make us sick. So the question is, can we trade fear, anger, and stress for positive emotions? Can we learn to manage our emotions and stay in a healthy state? When we're in a good state, we're less selfish and more considerate of others. We're connected to the world, like a community. This is the future we should aim for. To get there, we must learn to regulate ourselves and stay in an elevated state, especially when life gets tough. It's like training a dog or an animal to behave better. We have to be greater than our body. Let's keep focusing on ourselves, learning to control our emotions and living in the present moment with open hearts. Together, we can truly make a difference, not just in our own lives, but in the world around us. If you've made it this far in the video, you're amazing. I encourage you to join our community and stay connected for more uplifting and empowering content. So don't forget to subscribe. What was the highlight of the video for you? Did you find it valuable? Do you know someone who could benefit from watching it? Share it with them. Thanks for being part of this journey today. Keep believing in yourself.